Cutie pie. Tuning in, we too solid all day, every day.
Yeah.
I got Markel in the building.
You just gonna put me on the spot like that?
I mean, what's the topic for the day, go? I picked the topic yesterday.
Oh,
So, my special guest today has to pick the topic, please, if you will.
how to stay focused, I guess.
How to stay focused.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the topic. Focus. And how to stay that. I'm trying to look forward to put the phone. Come on, the special guest. Got your phone, please. Alright. Focus and how to stay focused. Especially staying in tune with everything. Not letting yourself go on autopilot, as I like to call it. When you autopilot, you're not flying the plane no more. You let the plane fly itself. It's kind of what you do to yourself. You kind of let yourself be on autopilot, and then be at the tap back in like, oh shit, hold up. Let me get back focused. Not letting yourself go on autopilot. Being on top of things that you already know you need to be on top of. Not procrastinating. Like, you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim need to be on you.
Oh,
You agree?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, sometimes people get caught up in family, friends, but, like, you gotta hold yourself accountable. Like, whatever you're doing, just know you gotta sometimes have pride in yourself, not for others, to know that you're better than whatever is going on in your life. And,
Facts.
circle tight, and then keep on going forth. Like,
exactly. And I feel the circle tight part. Circle tight. Because at the end of the day, virgin pussy. That's how we carrying it. Real shit. You are the company you keep. I can't say that more louder. You are the company you keep. You hang around 5 broke niggas, guess what? You gonna be the 6th one. You hang around 6 rich niggas, guess what? You gonna be the 6th one. Like, real shit. You are the company you keep. So, positivity. That's all I'm trying to be around. Like.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm always positive. Like, I find mentors. I find people who are probably experienced of what, like, my goal is. You know what I mean? So I always keep a happy spirit because I surround myself with people who are only genuine, worrying about where I go.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
that bit of visual.
Yeah,
actually care about my well-being.
Yeah, because some people are in it for themselves, no matter what they're doing. So you got to make sure that you have people that have like your best interests at heart about your goals. You know what I mean? Not if you fought some chick or if you fighting or if you we got to jump. No, fuck that, because
right, had that same energy.
Yeah, had that same energy for school or like trying to get by or trying to just make something better for your life. And you know if you fucking around with people that's just not good for your life. So you gotta stop, man. Like, for real.
I feel that 100%. I feel like sometimes you'll care about the company you keep that's bad, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes that's a iffy situation when sometimes the company you keep is just not good for you. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta spoon feed motherfuckers. That's still my bitch, or that's still my nigga, or that's still whoever to me. I still love you. I still care about you. I'm still here for you. But sometimes you can't kick it with people how you want to. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta cut certain things out to make situations better for you.
Yeah, don't make everybody your friend. Like, have people that you just kick it with on the block. Have people you kick it with in school or like a career or anything you try and do. Like, have your own support team when it comes to certain shit you want to do. You don't have to dismiss nobody. You can always balance out your friends and your surroundings to make your life better. So, and if you need help with like books or like a school or like getting a car, and there's certain particular friends that is about their shit, then you surround yourself with that. But you don't gotta kick it with them every day. If you got your boys at the crib or your homies around your block that you kick it with when it comes to parties and girls, then that's your crew. But when it comes to certain shit, you find your balance out of people, because everybody not gonna make you feel happy, but they can help you go forth. You know what I mean?
Help you move forward in some type of way.
Yeah, because I got friends, people be like, yo, you know him, he a weirdo, but you don't know what the fuck he about.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
exactly. First of all, the weirdos get money.
Yeah, I mean,
off topic, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't like, come on now. And another thing about that weird word, let's get that, like, I want to talk about that. Cause first of all, I don't like that. I remember back in the day when I used to get in relationships with people and they'd call me that. That'd be a hot spot. That'd be the button to push. But like, I feel like anything that's not the norm for somebody else is weird. You feel me? Like, and that goes around the world. The fact that we're not the same color as these white motherfuckers is weird to them because it's different. Anything that's different, anything that's not the same. You feel me? People don't know how to take in or accept, or you feel me? Like it's something, something in the air about that.
Yeah, it's like sometimes people are not willing to be in someone else's space if they don't feel accepted. It's not everything got to do with being accepted. Sometimes you could just respect how they live about their life. You know what I mean? So, and that's the problem. Like, a lot of times we come across different people that lives a different lifestyle or have a certain way of living, and we critique them because it's not what social media
or it's not right.
It's not, you know what I mean? It's not your lane, so it's like
it's not your lifestyle.
You know what I mean? But
you continue to live your lifestyle and let them live theirs.
But you don't know if that person can help you get a house or get like you got to understand when you learn different way of living, you learn different ways of skills to survive and live. So the more you learn from others that's doing shit, the better knowledge you'll have to teach to others and your homies. If it comes down to
you can learn something from everybody. Fuck, drop what y'all did. You can learn something from everybody. The bum out on the corner, you can learn something from. It's something that he know that you don't. You feel me? So like, I definitely feel everything you saying, 100%. Talking that shit, Cal.
I mean, like, it's the truth. Like, especially our age, like, our problem is we can't accept change. Like, so whatever's going on that was fun to us or was always the shit, we want to be appreciated every day, but not, like, behind the scenes doing hard work. You know what I mean? Or finding friends that respect your work ethic than what the fuck you do at parties. Like, always separate who you fuck with for what reason. You know what I mean? Because if you pitch your homies to rely on them to make your life better, then you setting yourself up for failure because you're going to see new people throughout your life. So if you can't accept new cultures, new way of living, you know what I mean? Like, you just screwing yourself.
You boxing yourself in.
Yeah, because your homies know the shit only you
like
know.
Peep seen. I was going to call this channel Real Nigga TV because that's how I was feeling. But I'm boxing myself in by doing it. It's not only African Americans that's going to be watching this channel or that I want to tune in. You feel me? So you boxing yourself in by coming into any situation on a judgmental tip.
Yeah. It's about how far you willing to go to do something better what you expected. Like, I'm willing to go out Philadelphia to learn about electrical. You know what I mean? So when you take steps like that, you're looking at your life and say, where I'm at is not teaching me nothing that's going to take it to the next level. Because if you look at even artists or the people y'all represent in the hood, them niggas went to New York. Them niggas went to LA to sell their records or sell their mixtape. They didn't stay in that culture they felt comfortable with. They went out. And then other cultures started loving them. So for you to just look at your partners like, oh, that's the only niggas I need, then you screwing yourself. You really screwing yourself in anything you trying to do. No matter if you hood, no matter if you live in the suburbs, it don't matter where you at. If you don't learn to change, like, not change like your personality, but change the way you live sometimes. Because sometimes the trap can make you handle every situation the same way. You know what I mean? So if you get in some business and some nigga take your money on some legal shit, you gonna think that, oh, I need to beat him up. But no, he's just gonna put a lawsuit on your ass. What you should do is get a lawyer and run your money up. But you're not learning that because you haven't learned to accept other cultures. Not everybody handle business your way. Not everybody going to do shit your way. But
you got a code switch in life.
Yeah, you got
like when you go to work and you throw on that facade. Like, you feel me? You got a code switch in life and know when to and when how to and when it's time to.
Right. It's cool to still have love for your community and where you from. But it's also dope to get to know others. That's just what it is. Because that's how people really see you from a different light. But if you're not willing to learn different, like, way of talking.
And everything that we're talking about is a part of staying focused on what you specifically want in your life.
So whatever you want, you got to get in that circle. If it's a program, if it's a video you keep on watching, if it's a book, or if it's people, like, if you have access to get the knowledge or get some experience or get relationship with people that's in the field or whatever you want to do, then that means you on a plight of success. But the moment you fail to learn from others in the field that you're in, that's when you're in a plight of self-devouring, like you're destroying yourself because you're not giving yourself to learn the process. Because you're so caught up in the beauty of it, you forget the process and people who effort.
And
people,
the time,
yeah,
the
people
work,
who bled for
and
that
all
shit.
that.
Like, you don't know. Like, just like if you was a drug dealer, you want to connect with other drug dealers so you know where to work at and how to get it. But the same thing is in that mentality has to be shifted. Whatever else you want to change in your life, because that's the only way you can get there. But if you too scared to meet people that's not from your
that's not the same as you,
then you're the coward. You so hood, but you're the coward at the same time. So sometimes you gotta open your horizon of people you choose to talk to about certain shit, because not everybody is good
just
for
to your horizon on how you looking at shit and going about shit. Period. You feel me? I've been boxed in for a little minute, and I've been letting myself be boxed in certain areas of my life. So I definitely feel that on a strong tip. I feel like staying focused, accepting the reality of your situation, accepting where you at, so that now you can move forward. If you're not accepting where you at, how can you move forward from a spot that you're not even in? From a spot that you fasading yourself to be in, how can you move forward from that?
And sometimes it's inner demons too. Like, if you always going back and forth from your family or whatever the case may be, because sometimes we let family affect our, what we want to do, because the criticism comes, but you're not me. Let nobody tell you where you should go, because at the end of the day, you know how you feel, you know what you think about. So if you allow your surroundings to say, nah, bro, I don't think you should go that route. But, did I ever judge you? Did I ever judge you when you want to do certain shit?
So sometimes people will put their fear or their anxiety or on you. They don't think they can do this, or they don't think that they would have made it doing that, so you can't. So that's why, that's another from episode 1, choices do you for you at the end of the day.
And look up your options. Like, we have social media, we have Google, whatever you want to do, look up the options. There's so many organizations, so many websites, there's so many things you can apply to get your life started, because we live in a fucked up world. But it's options. But your ass want to be stuck up in that fucked up world and not look up shit.
Right, and just be mad.
Yeah, like, stop
being worried about what you can't do nothing about, and start doing shit about what you can do something about. Like, what can I do? What choices can I? I was really hyped about that shit yesterday. That was the topic of the day. Yeah. We're going to stick on focusing. So let's focus on making the choices we need to make to prosper out here.
Yeah, just think about it like if you going to a party. Like, if your peoples hit you up, the first thing you're going to say is, what's the address? Right. And then you're going to go. You're going to take that attempt because you wanted to be there. But you got to look at whatever you want to do is the same thing.
That same.
You know what I mean?
Right, that same drive.
To figure out the work part. You fell in love with the picture, but let's see if you can fall in love with the work
that you got to put behind the picture.
But if you can't, that means it's not for you, and you got to keep on searching. But that's cool. But sometimes certain things you could tell if you love the process. If you fucks with the process, if it's something like, damn, I need to know more, that means this is for you. But you got to maintain that and surround yourself with people that's going to teach you that, because your homies can't teach you what you want to do.
Right.
They're only going to tell you what you want to hear, though. You know what I mean? Because they know you. I want to keep my homie happy. You know what I mean? But it's only to a extent, unless you around homies that's doing shit. When I say doing shit, like they making moves, then that's different. But if you're around the same people that you've been broke with,
listen, let me tell you,
it's not gonna work.
Real shit on some real shit. I got a couple friends that every time I get around them, they challenge me. They want the fireworks over that joint. Every time they get around me, they challenge me. Like, I was with Tay. I keep talking about I'm with Tay. But yeah, I was with Tay. That same day that I was talking about in that other episode, I was with him that day. And he told me to spit my verse that I was trying to remember from the bottom to the top. I'm like, bro, how is that supposed to help me remember anything? Bro, shut the fuck up. That's what he wanted to say. But, bro, shut the fuck up and just do it. Like, and what he did was help me find... Like, I don't even really know how to explain it, because, not everybody get into what I get into musically, but it helped me without being on a beat. I knew exactly what chord I needed to be on. You feel me? I knew exactly how it needed to be, exactly when it switched up, exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Without the beat, without him having to play the beat, because now I knew it from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. Because he made me do that. I'm fighting with him to do that, but that's the type of energy I need around me. You feel me?
Right,
that's the type of shit I need.
It
like,
teach you process.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, you want to learn process than results, because the details makes everything, and people don't even notice that. Like, a lot of times, even in books, like, I read a lot, so when people read, doesn't mean they reading it and like they know what just exactly what they're reading. They'll skim through it. Oh, you ain't finished it yet? I said, okay, can you tell me what did that page represent, or what did it mean? And they be like, I mean, I gotta go back. Why do you have to go back? You just read it. You know, you just now read it. I didn't ask you to read it tomorrow or nothing. You just now read it. Why you can't tell me? It's because you didn't go through the details. Because you came across a words or a couple of words, you didn't know the meaning. You know how to say it, but you didn't know what it meant. And that's why you don't understand the book. You gotta understand what that process means, and then you can get the result, and then you can be successful, because everything is a meaning to it. So when you come around language, or when you come around a different way of life, you gotta understand the details, because that's how it's going to keep anybody going. But the moment you slip up and think you can skim through that shit, that's when you fucking up your life. And then you're like, damn, this is too much.
You can't half-fast do nothing. My mom used to say that when we used to clean up. I hope you ain't half-fast clean that room all fast. Come up there and see that I half-fast clean it. She pulled the shit out from underneath the bed and the closet and shit. Now I can't even go outside.
Yeah,
when if I would have cleaned it right the first time, you feel me? Like,
let somebody fuck up your haircut because they want to skim through that shit. They want to go through it. Why you be mad?
They trying to do it fast because they trying to leave. You the last person there and shit.
Y'all don't want to be like, it's like nobody wants patience no more. Everybody want to quick.
Everybody want it now.
You know what I mean?
They don't want to go through the process of getting it.
Nope.
I feel that. But you mean, let's stay focused. 2020 ain't been a good year, but we gonna finish it out one. You feel me? We gonna finish it out one. We Too Solid TV. Slide it out.